Hello, hello. It has been a long time since I posted a video. Once again, my consistency has been terrible, and I know that, and I'm taking full accountability for that. But today I felt really inspired to get back and do a video for you guys. I want to talk today about what pregnancy has really taught me about comfortability in our skin and self-acceptance and self-love. Prior to getting pregnant, I'd say at least 6 months prior to getting pregnant, I was probably at an all-time high of self-love and acceptance and really in tune with where I was going and my purpose. And I allowed, certain things that are happening in my life really affect everything around me going on. I lost that self-love. I lost that purpose, I lost a lot of things that I felt that I had just like this grasp on. So through this process, I have just really realized a lot of things, and I really wanted to just talk about it and share it with other people because I know a lot of people are probably feeling a lot of the things that I have been throughout their pregnancy. I am naked face today because this is all about self-image and being comfortable in your skin, right? So yes, I have dark circles. Yes, I have some, blemish marks, that scarring, what have you. I'm not perfect. Nobody is, and I don't care. But I just really want to talk about what pregnancy has taught me about self-image. Not too long ago, I had posted a snap, and I felt like my face, I've gained some weight in my face area. I've always had pretty big cheeks, so I've gained more weight in my face. And I had made a comment on there saying like, my face is getting fat. And, everyone's like, oh, shut up, blah, 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 blah. But someone had made a comment about, and now you know what it feels like to be uncomfortable in your skin. And it made me really think about a lot of things, but this isn't the first time I felt uncomfortable in my skin. Uncomfortability in your skin has nothing to do with your size, your weight, any of those things. You can be the skinniest person in the world and be so fucking uncomfortable, You can be a physically fit person and still feel uncomfortable. It really doesn't have much to do with your image at all. And I really want to touch on that because I've learned that the most throughout being pregnant. Our acceptance with who we are and the different changes we go through life is what it makes us comfortable within our skin. I truly believe that now. Being pregnant, watching my body change from having abs to not having abs made me feel very, very uncomfortable, because I put so much of me being comfortable in my skin in my appearance, right? My appearance meant so much to me. I worked so hard to get those abs. I worked so hard to have these nice glutes, these nice legs, what have you. I put so much time into that I really did lack that, the other part, the acceptance of who I am. Which then in turn, as I lost that image, I was very uncomfortable, right? So after she said that, it really made me feel sad almost that people view me as, now you know what it feels like, being uncomfortable. But I have felt uncomfortable just because I had that image before. I was uncomfortable. I was constantly trying to change myself, constantly trying to work on something. I was never really was comfortable within my skin. I was always bitching and complaining about what I looked like. So, as much as I might have looked from the outside looking in comfortable because I looked a certain way, I wasn't comfortable in my skin. So it just makes me sad, that's how we perceive ourselves, is you have to look this way to feel comfortable. And I don't think that's true at all. Now looking back at pictures of myself, I'm like, God, I looked good. What was I complaining about then? You know what I mean? But again, it's how we perceive ourselves and how we accept ourselves. I definitely think us as humans, we are great at being miserable. We are very great at complaining and finding what's wrong in every little thing about ourselves. We are our worst critics, right? I definitely think we are great at just looking at ourselves like, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, you need to fix this. And I never realized how terrible I personally was at this until I became pregnant. And I nitpick at every little thing. Oh my God, I have all this cellulite. Oh my gosh, you know, my skin's terrible. Oh my gosh, look at the bags under my eyes. Blah, 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 all these things. And those days where I'd really complain about myself, I have terrible days. I don't feel good. I feel like shit, you know? And it came to a point where I was having some relationship issues going back and forth because I was insecure. And my securities have nothing to do with who I am dating, who I am with, my friendships, nobody. It has nothing to do with anybody else except for me. It's self-confidence, right? And I'm not gonna lie, pregnancy is it's hard. Emotionally, physically, it's a very hard thing. But it was the way I was viewing pregnancy that made me feel uncomfortable, that made me feel insecure. I thought, I'm getting bigger. I don't have that physical image that I had anymore. Instead of embracing this stage of life that I'm in and growing a human, instead of accepting that it's a beautiful thing, because it is, and it's only temporary, excuse me, on what I can change, what I can fix. Smoothie time. But yes, I keep focusing on, you know, the little pieces of myself that I need to change, that I can't wait to get back to post-pregnancy, instead of embracing that right now I don't have abs because my stomach is growing so I can grow this beautiful life inside of me. Right now I don't have tight legs. When you're pregnant, your body releases something called relaxin to allow your muscles to relax, to give birth, so that way your joints can open up for your hips and allow a child to come through. And I had to learn all these things. And it wasn't until recently where my boyfriend and I had a conversation about my insecurities and me feeling alone and kind of shutting myself out from the outside world, that I really realized this has everything to do with me. It's not his job, and he's very supportive, do not get me wrong, but it's not his job to make me feel happy. It's not his job to make me feel secure and within my self-image. It's not anybody's job but myself. And I kept putting this negative talk out into the universe about who I am and what I looked like and how I viewed myself. That's kind of just what overcame me, you know, until I started looking at myself as, I am fucking beautiful, you know. And I still struggle with this, but as of this last week, I've had great days. I've had really great days because I started the days with looking at my belly, looking at him moving, really accepting the fact that the body that I'm in right now is temporary, and this body isn't going to, regardless of this body or when I get rock hard abs again, if I do or what have you, it's not going to change how comfortable I feel. It's going to be me accepting who I am and the different changes in life that I go through. And I just really wanted to share that because I know that so many women are struggling with how they view themselves throughout this time in their lives, being pregnant, and not just being pregnant, but all times in their life, but specifically through pregnancy, right? We struggle a lot with how we view ourselves. And I just want to let everyone know that, you know, you are in control of how you feel. You are in control of how comfortable you feel with the body that you are given. I mean, think about how beautiful it is to be a woman and to carry a life. Men never get to experience that, ever. Some women, which it makes me really sad, don't ever get to experience that, you know? So just remember that it is very temporary, and to allow yourself to embrace every single part of it. I really am sad I didn't embrace every single part of every stage. It took me a long time. I'm in my third trimester. I'm at week 32, halfway through there. And it took me up till this point to really embrace, I'm gonna get emotional, to really embrace it, because I struggled so bad with my image instead of who I am. And that alone makes me really sad. Whew, sorry guys. Hormones. No, I'm just kidding. But it definitely makes a huge difference in how we talk to ourselves. The negative talk is huge. Like I said, we are so great at being miserable and feeling miserable. We are great at it as humans. That we lack, you know, what our life could be. If we just talk to ourselves nicely and positive about how we're feeling, how we view ourselves, our whole day can be changed. Our whole day. Like I said this last week, I've been able to do more physically just by being positive. I got some yard work done, which in turn made me feel good just about myself. You get what I'm saying? Instead of just loathing on the couch and woe is me and oh my God, I don't have abs anymore. Who cares? You know, that's not going to make you feel comfortable. I've been the girl with abs. I was still uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's the acceptance of the stage of life that you're going through. Accept it, embrace it, and love every part of it because it goes so fast. And so, if you're going through pregnancy right now and you're having a hard time, I really want you to just take a second out of your day and really evaluate what's going on around you. Give yourself so much love. Accept the body that you're in and love it because you know what? That body is allowing you to grow a human. And there's nothing wrong with trying to better your health and work on your health and, you know, post-baby, really get back into fitness and work on your overall appearance, but don't do it for the wrong reasons. You know, do it because you're doing it for your health. Do it because you want your baby to see you bust ass. Do it because it just makes you feel good. But remember who you are and remember to accept you at the end of the day, and that no matter what body you're in, big, small, skinny, fit, what have you, the way you perceive yourself is going to be how comfortable you are within your skin. Be nice to yourself, love yourself, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you watch this, sorry about getting emotional, but this is raw and real. And I have 8 more weeks left. Hopefully he comes out on time, and I'm so ready to be a mom. I'm so ready to embrace everything that's coming next. We are starting our parenting classes tomorrow, and I'm really, really excited about that. And we also have our maternity shoot at the end of the week. So really, really excited about those things. So I do want to get back to more YouTube videos. I really want to vlog more. So yeah, I just need ideas. I need to be inspired. But since feeling better, I am inspired. I'm inspired about doing a lot of new business ventures, taking on new clients, and just getting back into my path and being in tune with what's going on around me. So I'm really excited for my self growth. I'm excited for a lot of things. So yeah, thank you so much for watching again, and have a good day.